And we're back with more A Song at Tara, going into the second round of this horrific combat encounter.
Yes.
We managed to take down one foe in the first round. Poor girl managed to set herself on fire, and then she died.
Very badly.
Now we're dealing with this soak train of an enemy.
Yeah, soak train is the word, yes.
So we have some initiative.
Yes, we do. And we start with Connell. Declare, please.
Connell needs to make a rage when it's his turn. Other than that, he's going to attack Mad Dog.
Yes. And Taryn?
Taryn's gonna lay into Mad Howl again.
Yes. Okay.
Being an annoying little chihuahua, jumping around.
Yep. Okay. Tally?
I think I am going to... Yeah, I'm probably going to do the same, actually.
So you're gonna strike him again with your claws? Or attack in some way at least?
Yes.
Okay. And you still have flanking bonus, remember that. Shiva, what do you want to do?
I think Shiva wants to attack, but I have two questions.
Yes.
If she now uses her left hand, will there be penalties?
You have offhand.
Offhand penalty is +2 difficulty.
Okay. And if she moves to flank as well, would that cost the entire action?
Yeah, that costs the action to reposition yourself to do that.
Alright. She moves to flank,
and then
I
can attack on her rage action, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Aaron?
I too need to make a rage check.
Yep.
I expend 2 points of rage to gain extra actions this turn.
Yes.
And for those of you wondering back home, the provocation for the rage check is Shiva got hurt last round.
Yes, and the same provocation is the case for Connell, because they are all involved in some kind of illicit hanky-panky with Shiva. And
yet?
Yeah, right. I'm sure that you're doing things without telling your storyteller.
No. We would never.
Not happening.
Right. I'm sorry, Heine, you are not very convincing. So let's see. Let's see.
What does Mr. Mad Howl spend
Mad Howl has Tally and Taryn nearby. However, he actually simply...
Wait, can I interrupt quickly before you declare anything?
Yeah.
Because I need to be clear about this before you start telling what you're doing.
Yeah.
Sorry. If I don't frenzy, I'm going to attack him, but I'm going to attack him multiple times, splitting my dice pool. I'm going to split my dice pool to make 2 attacks and a defensive maneuver.
Okay. He splits his dice pool to attack Aaron. He literally charges Aaron to because he was the one who was being inspirational last round. He seems to perceive that as some kind of leader, so he's going to try to take Aaron down.
All right. Then let's do this.
Yes, and you wanted to split your dice pool, so you do have a defensive action.
Yeah, I do. I'm going to spend that defensive action. How's he coming at me, this guy?
Claws.
He's coming at me with claws.
Yeah.
I am going to parry then.
Okay.
So I split my actions into 3.
Yep.
So that's what? My dex is 1 higher in Krynos.
Yep.
So that's total of... It's a lot of dice, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so 9 dice. Well, I split them in 3, 3, 3 then.
3, 3, 3. All right. That makes sense. He...
Actually, did he make several attacks on me, this guy?
Yes, he did. He made 2 attacks.
Yeah, okay, then I'm okay with just spending 3 on the defensive maneuver. Because he will have fewer dice too. So yeah, okay. So Aaron braces himself for impact.
Yes.
Brace for impact!
He spends willpower to gain extra success.
Okay. Let's see if he hits.
Yep, he gets 4 successes.
Alright,
Jesus.
then I'm gonna check and see if I can negate some of those.
And that obviously is with the
Willpower.
Yes.
Obvious. Okay.
With any luck, you can strip him of extra precision damage.
Exactly. That's what we... Yep, you do.
Nope.
We got 1 there, and I'm going to spend another willpower just to saw one of his successes off.
Okay. So you saw 1 off, so he still gets 3 extra.
3 extra.
Oh, sorry. You have 1 there.
Yeah. So
And then you spend a willpower, so you saw
2 off.
2
Yes,
off.
four.
And then he's only got 1. Yep, that's the way it is. So he's only got 1 extra dice for that. Okay, that's still sort of uncomfortable.
yeah,
Obviously.
most assuredly is. The parry doesn't really work.
No.
I
Well, you get your hands up and you manage to diminish some of the force of the blow, but that's
interrupt the
about it.
momentum.
Yes, exactly. But he still manages to dig into you with an unhealthy amount of damage potentially.
All right, let's see.
Please
All
don't.
right.
Please roll low.
You had better soak.
Yeah. What am I rolling against here? How much damage is coming in?
Actually, I'd like Rasmus to confirm this.
Oh God.
Oh no. We knew you well, Aaron.
Yeah.
The difficulty is 6.
Saren did yet?
Probably.
An abundance of successes.
You have to soak 7.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This could take me down in one shot. So we're just gonna have to take a look and see.
I guess that takes care of that love triangle.
Yeah, it does.
I guess.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. See what happens.
What's the bonus for Krynos in stamina? Is that
3.
3, right?
You get 3 extra stamina.
Okay. And there we go. Let's see what that looks like.
That takes you down by... that takes you 5 dice off you.
Yeah. And then he has another attack.
And then he has another attack.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
So...
I spend a willpower point
Yes.
to disengage one of my attacks.
Yes.
And abort that to a defensive action, so I
That
get 3
is-
dice to dodge.
Very healthy. There's a chance for dodging that, definitely.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So that's 3, and I'm probably gonna spend willpower on this.
Yeah.
Well, at least you,
Then I spend a willpower for 2. So
Question is, do you actually spend willpower twice in the same round, or isn't it once per round?
you might be right about that. There might
I think
be a
it's one.
cap on willpower spend.
I think there's a 1 willpower per round spent, but that's okay because one success cancels his 1 success.
I'm happy about that. Okay.
So yes, you take an absolute fuck ton of damage, but you're still standing.
well, at least he soaks 3 of them. And
Yeah, he
that's
does.
a good
He does.
thing.
Well, he took. Yeah, no, he soaked
halfway
2 of
parrying
them.
the first and then dodging the second.
Yeah, so you soaked you took 5 points all in all, right?
Sorry, I'm lying. Yes, I did. I took 5 points. I halfway parrying the first and definitely parrying the second. The
Yes,
second one is also a parry. So.
yes. And then it's Aaron's turn to retaliate.
All right, let me just quickly mark these off as aggravated damage.
That hurt.
Yes.
How much? Wasn't it 6 in all?
No, it was 7 in all.
7 in all.
Oh shit, so he takes 4 aggravated. Ow.
5 act damage. Oh, I'm mauled.
Why do you take 5 when you
He
have
only-
3
no,
successes
he
on your
only-
soak?
No, he soaked 2.
No, he soaks 3, 7, 8, 10.
True, there's a 1
What
in there.
does it take
There's
it
a
from?
1. That's true. We didn't check that. That's the usual problem with that dice roller. So you actually soak 3 points.
That's lovely.
I suppose the color coding is important. Red means a 1, and blue means a 1 and a 10, and green means a 10.
In this case, it's to my benefit that you're
Yes,
ruling
yes.
for not detracting ones. So
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. In that case, I'm down to wounded, but it's still like a massive strike on Aaron.
Yeah, that still hurts like all bloody
Like
hell.
hell.
But yeah, so Aaron definitely does a roar, roars with fury as he's being struck, and then he returns the favor, striking
Yes.
back at this guy.
Yes.
Let's see about that. I
he's-
spend another point of rage
Yes.
to ignore.
Well-
Actually, I don't have to do that right now.
Well, you also already declared rage.
Yeah, but I was gonna say I want to spend a point of rage to ignore wound penalties, but those don't apply until next round.
No.
Nope.
So, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna find some.
So you need to figure out if you're frenzy.
Yes, that's the first thing you have to do.
Oh, I need to check rage.
Did you say so?
You see if you saw Shiva get hurt.
Yeah, that's true. Let's absolutely get. I actually forgot about that because I'm so invested in not dying.
I can't blame you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't get why.
5 points.
And
of
the
rage
asshole
left.
still has 3 rage actions. Well, of course, unless the rest of you manage to kill him off or something.
Difficulty 7 based on the moon, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's.
And remember that any rage you've spent, you shouldn't roll.
All right. So that's 1 success on the rage check. So I don't snap.
Nope, you don't snap.
I'm just very angry.
Yes.
Okay, and then we punch him.
Then you punch him,
Apply
yes.
punches. That would
Do
be
the punchy.
3 to hit him. So when
Yes.
we do this, and then it's difficulty. What's the difficulty on a bite? Difficulty is 5 on a bite, right?
Yes.
Okay.
1. Okay.
See, we have a 1. Okay, so I hit the blocker.
Yep, you do. You hit him, but only barely, but you do hit him. Do some damage.
Let's apply
You
the
nibble his elbow or something.
It'd be great if this is the one bit of damage he doesn't soak.
I'd be okay with that.
So would I. I'd settle for him getting hurt in some fashion.
Okay.
There's 4 successes.
Yep, let's see if he can soak.
He cannot die, bitch.
He takes a little bit of damage from that. Not much,
God!
but he takes a bit of damage.
Yeah, return the favor.
Hey, if you have to whittle him away, then whittle him away.
This is because I'm parrying him and then biting. It's definitely like getting my arms tangled with his arms and just biting down on his shoulder and tumbling around with him.
Yeah, something, well, not tumbling around, but pushing and shoving and so on. Yeah. Because you're still both on your feet. Otherwise, there's that is a different combat. That gives different
Connotations to the combat.
well, yeah, the others would get a bonus.
Yeah.
Because he's off his feet, so not happening.
There we have it.
Sheila, your turn.
Yes, Sheila moved to flanking position.
Yes, that's true. Tally, you are now in a position where if you follow up and attack him, you will be behind him because he moved.
Okay, I think I am going to go. I'm going to see the damage he's doing to my beloved comrade. I'm going to feel the righteous fury, and I'm going to slash at him with my claws.
All right, do roll.
I shall. Uno memento.
Actually, I forgot to roll 1 die, so let me just roll 1d10.
No, we shan't.
Then roll it.
Nope.
Okay, nope,
That's fine.
that's fine. Still,
Oh, that looks good.
nice.
My goodness.
That's a very, very good attack. That's 5 successes.
5.
Five successes.
5 successes. That really hurts. Well,
You
potentially.
really need a...
So roll. That would be your strength plus 2 for claws, plus 4 for the extra successes.
Any flanking bonus?
No, the flanking detracts from difficulty.
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, and...
Go, Tally!
Wonderful.
Jesus H. fucking Christ.
No, don't, no.
Holy moly, that's a lot of
9.
damage. 1, 2,
If I tear his
9.
spine out,
Wonderful.
I get, yeah,
You
Okay,
get bragging rights, yes.
He heard your beloved.
yes, he did, actually. No.
For Aaron.
Okay.
Remember that you have temporary willpower, a lot of you.
Well, I don't. I used it.
Yeah.
Well, obviously that hurts him. I mean,
Yes.
there's no question that this actually hurts him.
Soak that, you worm
Probably
taint.
more dice than he has soaked dice.
Yeah, it is, but he did roll well on his soak. He's still alive. Otherwise, he would have been very dead. But that takes literally your claws dig into him. I'll narrate when the round is over anyway. Taryn, what do you want to do?
She follows up behind him too.
Okay. Okay.
So that is still the regular dice, but is the difficulty less?
Yes.
It's 2 less if you're rearing him.
That means the 4 also counts.
Right, that's 4 successes.
4 successes. Wow.
Badass.
So that is strength to 5 plus 3
Yep.
plus the 1 I get from biting and his bow. 9!
9 dice. And that is
2.
2 successes. Yep.
Apparently I bite him in the buttocks and he doesn't even feel it.
He might not roll any successes on the
he soaks.
Okay.
He soaks. Okay, Connell, your turn.
Yep.
Something tells me that this is going to really, really hurt the fucker right around now.
So, let's see. Dex +1, so that's 5. That is. I'm just counting the dice I'm going to roll. 8, and Razor Claws gives me 2 additional dice, as far as I remember.
It's 2 dice on damage.
Are you sure about that?
Yep. It lowers the difficulty on your attack by 2. Or 1. I think it's 1.
Or 7.
But you don't get more. Yeah?
All claw attacks do 2 additional dice of damage, and I made at my... okay, cool. Cool.
Go ahead, roll some to hit.
That's...
Slice him up like a salami.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Kill the bitch.
Kill it.
Well, he's not a bitch. He's a guy.
No, he's a bitch. He will be. We are going to neuter him.
Nice.
2.
That's 2. Yep, and he obviously can't do a damn thing to defend himself, so...
Solid strike.
I don't see how that is a 2, because there's 1, 2, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.
No, the Roll20 is drunk.
Yeah, remove the... that's definitely...
So that
drunk.
was difficulty 5, wasn't it? If you had 1 lower on your difficulty and it was a claw attack.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
So it's
5.
4... You have 4 successes after you subtract the 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's pretty good. That's actually really good.
That's 3
Ouch.
extra dice of damage,
Yep.
plus 4 for claws, plus strength.
And strength is 7.
So
That's before, or that must be after Crinus.
It is.
Obviously.
So 7 and... Ow. Oh my god.
He's
this
going
is-
to die
So-
hard.
So 3 extra for hitting.
Yes. Plus
7 for strength.
So you roll 14 dice.
Ow!
Wow.
This is potentially...
Just wait.
Wow!
Whoa! Shit! No way!
Holy fucking shit!
Yes. Get in there, Connell. Get in there.
Green! Prince Green!
There are 4 10s in there!
Oh my god!
Shrink Shatter, it didn't happen!
That's a crit.
Yes.
Can he even soak enough
let's,
to survive?
I want to see how much he soaks just for the sheer of it, but... Okay. I'm gonna narrate now. Are you ready, guys?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes, we're ready.
Well, the round begins with Matt Howell, you don't know his name obviously, but with the Black Spiral Dancer in question, realizing that he is surrounded on all sides and apparently deciding that if he is to stand any chance, he needs to take out whom he perceives as the leader. And since Aaron was the one doing the rallying of the troops thing the previous round, he sees Aaron as the leader. I'm sure he shares that sentiment with Aaron. He then basically throws himself, charges Aaron, claws out, rips into him, delivers a serious wound. There's no question that Aaron is badly hit and seriously wounded. Where basically where he slashes this big clawed hand all the way from Aaron's shoulder and down across his chest, ripping fur, tearing into his flesh, blood flies. It looks pretty damn horrific, actually. Aaron manages to block and parry the worst of the blow, but he still gets hit hard. Then Matt Howell follows up with another blow, which Aaron actually manages to deflect. While he's being pushed back with that, he manages to lean his head forward and bite on the Black Spiral Dancer's shoulder. Everyone here, by the way, who has bitten him now have a seriously foul taste in your mouth. It literally tastes like you've been biting down on motor oil. But it isn't harmful apart from that, but that's how it tastes. Shiva moves to get into proper position and to be ready to attack him. But before she gets to do that, Taliesin runs forward from his behind from his position behind the Black Spiral Dancer and rakes his back with his claws to such an extent that again, blood just basically flows freely down the creature's back. He literally tears pieces of skin and flesh loose. As he then is about to turn around to face that, Taryn comes in with an attack which is ineffectual. She doesn't manage to latch onto him properly. And then just as he turns around to face Taliesin because of that attack, Connell comes in, launches himself, basically jumps up off the ground, launches himself off one of the cenotaphs in the graveyard, one of the big monuments, like grave monuments. Mm. Launches himself off that, and with a raging howl to shame a pack of wild wolves, he comes down with both hands, claws out in front of himself, tears the bottom jaw out off its hinges so that it just basically flops down with its tongue lolling out, and the other hand comes in gut level, punches in, and Connell literally not only eviscerates the man, but pulls most of his major intestines out and crushes them in his massive paw. He is so dead when he hits the ground, he doesn't even manage to choke. Connell literally takes him down to, he takes him down to -8.
Shit!
Hell yeah. That is some metal shit.
He is an ex-werewolf.
I am going to rule that Connell is now so drenched in gore that it looks like somebody, he looks like Carrie.
Oh god.
Cool.
He looks like who?
I love it.
Aaron definitely shares a look with his fellow Arun, just like howls in victory, because that was amazing.
Yes! Jesus, 13? Are you kidding me? He has 14 dice and he rolls 13 once in a million.
Yeah. I had 9 and I got 2 out of them.
No, I think we all did well. Well, we all did well.
Life is unfair.
What did I just say, like, not 10 minutes ago about how the dice fall?
Yes. Everybody actually drew blood in this. Every one of you actually wounded either one of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Wow, that was... that was something. Connell is...
Howling is what he is.
Yes.
He's howling at the moon.
Yes. Once again, King Hot Shit.
Taliesin, I think, gets in on that, and will eventually... I know exactly what I'm going to say when we change back to Homid.
I think she will watch this out. Sorry, I thought we were finished.
Anyway, once this is over and you howl, the ghosts begin to reappear all around you. And the door creaks and you can hear the ice that has been covering it shattering. And Winda comes back out and sees the utter carnage I mean, good grief. The bloodshed is insane.
Farah have been fighting here.
Oh God, yes. She looks, blinks, sees the corpses on the ground. She doesn't seem to recognize the woman, but she goes over to the Black Spiral Lancer who's dead on the ground.
Yeah, I want to add to the scene, not that I'm actually interrupting her.
Yep.
But despite being heavily injured, Aaron's reaction to seeing these ghosts and to her approaching is definitely taking like a defensive step forward in front of the Nonna runes and kind of like body blocking and being like, you and your ghost friends mind your manners.
Yes. Well, she doesn't actually pay Aaron any attention right now. She's not being, she doesn't appear hostile in any way, shape or form.
That's probably why he doesn't do anything about it, right?
She walks, she looks directly at the dead, creature on the ground. And she walks over to him and, kneels down next to him, goes down on both knees. And brushes some of his what little hair he had out of his face, shakes her head. She looks sad, and she says a few words that, of course, none of you actually understand. And then she closes the eyes of this monster, which obviously it is. She leans her head back and looks up at the moon. And for all you can tell, she's praying. Darky comes over. She said that he was a great man once, and that she is sorry to see what he became.
I think Sheila turns her head to look at Darky.
Yeah.
And she just says, "One down, 2 to go."
You can tell her that all of Garou grieve with her. I think Aaron is catching his breath. He's hurting, so I didn't convey that he's definitely like heavy breathing.
Yeah. She
also in Krina, so very growly.
Of course. Darky says a few words. Wenda finishes her prayer, gets up, looks at you all, and nods. And it's pretty clear that she wants to. She's looking for a word, and she looks at Darky, who smiles crookedly, which is a rather disconcerting sight because Darky's face is, as you've seen. And she says, "Thank you." And Wenda repeats it.
Taliesin, for his part, puts his I want to say hand, I'll say paw in this case, because again, still Kronos, and sort of does a respectful half bow, if you will, to her.
Yes.
Universal gesture of respect, essentially.
Yes.
I think Shiva nods to her, and because she doesn't assume, and then she goes to help Aaron.
Yes.
Because he's obviously hurt.
She looks deeply concerned at Aaron because obviously, yes, he's badly hurt. And she says something to Darky, and she nods and looks at you guys and says, "Do you have?" She uses the word mender. Do you have a mender amongst you? She says.
I am okay.
You bloody aunt.
Well, I'm taking that as a no, she says. I'm,
have a mender at home.
Good. I would imagine that it would be a good idea if you went there. But you've also seen, I believe, you've seen that She is not your enemy.
I never believed she was.
You fell out. You fell out.
Shiva just nods.
Okay. And
Sally?
Tally, what did you say? Sorry.
As I said, with a very subtle shrug, I say, in complete seriousness, I never believed she was.
Taryn nods to that sentiment. She isn't talking for some strange reason.
Strange reason, yeah.
Were you, was Shiva coming over to Aaron? Did I catch that right?
Yeah, she is going to help him. I assume he's having a hard time even standing after the amount of damage he took.
He took some pretty significant hits, so he's very well worn. I think he's more worried about the wounds you sustained. He kind of talks over you and be like, "Are you okay?" Whenever you're trying to ask if he's like, "Are you okay?" It's just like he's.
I don't think she says anything. She just goes to support him physically.
In that case, then he just asks, "Are you okay?"
I will be.
While all this happens, I think Connell's he's just standing there, blood dripping from
every part of it,
and he's staring down at the staring down at the carnage he's wrought. A predatory smile on his lips, his muzzle, whatever. Yeah.
I kind of love the fact that he's an almost white wolf, so you can see it clearly on him.
Yeah.
Yep.
If his deed name is not Singular Strike or something like that.
Youth in blood?
Soaked in blood.
Winda looks around at all of you again, and then she turns and looks at Connell because there is no question who delivered the final blow here. She goes over to him and she looks at you with she looks concerned because first and foremost she tries to see if any of the blood is your own.
Nope.
And as it turns out that it isn't the case, she takes, I'm assuming that Connell is still in Krynos, right?
Yep.
Yeah. She takes those enormous, massive paws in her hands, one in each, well, she can hold on to a finger or two. That's about it.
Cool.
And she looks up at Connell and tries to catch his eyes.
She catches them.
And there is nothing but absolute seriousness and earnestness in her voice as she again just says, "Thank you."
My pleasure.
Fenrir. She says that and looks sort of questioningly at him.
Connell nods.
She smiles. And then lets go. She says a few more words again, and Darky grins and says, she says that you are a great warrior and your kind were great warriors in her time as well.
At this, Connell nods once more and turns around, ready to leave with the others whenever they're ready.
Shiva.
Yeah.
I think so.
What did you discuss? Are we closer?
Yeah. Shiva turns to Darky.
Yes.
And says, let her know that should she want to, I'll begin preparation for her returning to the pack. Could we talk more?
Darky shrugs, turns and looks at Winda, then looks back to you and says, "If that sorry sack of shit on the ground knew where she was, the others do as well. She will not be safe with us anymore. Do you have a place where you can take her?"
Yes, we do.
Good.
We mustn't yet take her to the Sept. We know, but they might not. We have to make sure Cat agrees.
Certainly. But do you have a place she can stay until then?
God damn it. Yes, we do.
Good. Good.
Aaron doesn't say that, but he thinks that. That's the Aaron soliloquy.
The Darky looks at the rest of the ghosts, and she looks particularly to the one that looks like she's on fire. And then she points to the corpses on the ground. And that particular ghost snickers a little bit and goes to the corpses, and they catch fire.
Where is the church?
It's nearby, but it's built of stone, so...
No, could you point it out on the...
Oh, right, sure, certainly. And...
Okay, then Taryn's house or penthouse is actually only 50 meters away or something like that.
Well, maybe a few hundred, but yeah, it's close by. And
It's right there.
Yeah.
I think Chris was trying to say something.
Yes, let's hear it. Chris,
you're not coming through. Still nothing.
Maybe he said be right back. I don't know.
That could be the case. Hello.
Hello.
you're very...
he's just breaking up.
Yeah, robotic and breaking up.
Well, that's fine, because I think now would be a good time for a break. Looking at the clock.
Yes, that it is.
So maybe we take a break now, we look at the tech issues, and we be right back.
Yep.
I think just before we go to a break, I would like. I think Shiva once again looks at Darky and says, "We are thankful that you would look after one of us."
She tilts her head slightly to the side. She looks at Shiva, and then she looks at Taran, and then she looks to the boys. She nods again and says, "You're welcome. I like you. And if you ever tell anyone that I said that, I'll kill you."
Taran just smiles, which looks like that really hurts, but she's
Yeah.
Aaron gives a brief low snarl at that comment.
I think Shiva gives a very toothy grin.
I think we should take the break here, because I'm pretty sure that Chris wants to say or do something, and we need to fix these tech issues to allow him to.
Yep, let's do that. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.